Scores of delegates have gathered in the east of Johannesburg for a long week conference to address critical issues related to public administration and management in the country. Former President Thabo Mbeki has implored those who are at the coalface of service delivery to ensure that they make government work or face dire consequences.
What should SAPAM and all of us do successfully to confront and reverse this reality that Dr. Enders has pointed out? The reality of the receding power of the democratic state, its loss of authority and credibility, and its inability to translate plans into action. And to emphasize what you know, this negative observation about the democratic state is in essence a negative comment about the place and the role of our public administration and management in our democratic polity. It calls for the right response from our public administration and management themselves.
Meanwhile, the Minister of Public Service and Administration says her department will make it mandatory for public servants to join bodies like SAPAM.
It is going to be compulsory for public servants to belong to a professional body. And that professional body must ensure accountability of the individual actions with respect to professionalism.
A sentiment the Vice-Chancellor of UNISA agrees with.
Yes, you need intellectual rejuvenation, vusalel, for many people, because sometimes people work for 20 years, the digital systems change, the 4IR is no longer 4IR. Majority of people are still beholden to talking about the fourth industrial revolution. But we have now moved, we are talking about convergent technologies because we realize they interact. So it's very important that they form part of these epistemic communities, that they refresh their knowledge, that they forget paper because paper is no longer the currency of the date, that they also update their scholarship, not be anti-intellectual.
SAPAM, which has been in existence for over 20 years, has evolved over the years and aims to contribute towards the development of good governance and effective service delivery.
What we have done now, we have had about 4 or 5 Director Generals here. We're hoping to have a conference with all Director Generals and impress upon them what contribution can we make. Because the Director Generals, they're just an interface of what happens in cabinet and all those things. The people that actually need to answer the questions, what is going on, are your assistant directors, your deputy directors, your directors. That's where the engine of public service is. And if those people there don't know what they are doing, you can have the best Director Generals, this state will not move, will not change.
Various speakers, including Minister Thembi Nkarimeng and Deputy Minister Buti Manamela, are expected to address delegates at the conference, which will end on Friday. Natasha Piri, SABC News, Ekurhuleni.